So moving forward, they came out with the preseason polls,
Boo!
and
Boo!
yeah. So
I'm not with the.
they got Texas and Ohio State as 1 and 2.
So
The
there's if I could press the button that I want to press, I would. But I was using this button for when I was streaming backyard baseball on Friday night.
You didn't even reset it, did you?
I didn't reset it. But here's the thing: it'd be appropriate if we were a TV 14 podcast.
Not TV 14.
If we were a TV 14 podcast, it could be appropriate. Even PG 13, it could be appropriate. But I don't know who kiddos is watching, and I don't need them going to school because school is starting up here in a few weeks. I don't need them going to school knowing a new phrase and then blaming me, saying I got it from this podcast.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, so first college football poll, coaches poll is out. Top 5 includes Texas, Ohio State, Georgia, Penn State, Notre Dame.
Is that your Dinkelberg? Is Notre Dame? There it is. There it is. I figured you out. Notre Dame is your Dinkelberg. Notre Dame is your Dinkelberg. There it is. I have known you for years, and I could never find a correlation. I finally found it. I'm so happy.
Well, whatever it is. Then you got, following up with that, you got Clemson at 6, Oregon at 7, Alabama at 8, LSU at 9, and Miami at 10. Other notable top 25 teams is SMU at 16. So, I'm going to say this. One, they are really, really bagging on Arch Manning being the guy.
Bro, I'm saying.
I'm not going to sit here and say, and I'm not going to sit here and say that Arch didn't have good moments last season because they didn't put him on the field super often. So you didn't really get to see exactly what he could and couldn't do. But when he was on the field, he did make plays, and I'm not going to sit here and take that away from him. But,
bro,
do I believe he's good enough to immediately put Texas at number 1?
Absolutely not.
I'd have complained less at Ohio State being number 1. The only reason why is because they did win last year.
Bro, you are going to hear something from me that you know you never will hear from me. Ohio State deserves to be number 1 because they are the defending champs. I have always felt that if you are the reigning champions, you should automatically get the number 1 spot heading into the next season, unless you have like a 2001 Miami Hurricane situation where all 22 of your starters are gone. You know what I mean? I have always felt like the program should get an automatic number 1 spot.
And I think the reason why Ohio State didn't get number 1 is because, one, Will Howard is gone. Both of your running backs are gone. Your number 1 receiver is also gone. 2 of your best defensive players is also gone. And I think there was a safety and a corner that's also gone. And I think there was about 2 linemen that got drafted as well. So, like, I can see why they didn't put him at number 1. However,
but do you see what you just said? Is that not what I just said? Unless all 22 of your starters are gone, there's no reason why the defending champs should not be number 1 to start the preseason polls.
It is. However, the reason why I also believe that Texas should not be number 1 is because your starting quarterback left. Your starting running back is also gone. All 3 of your starting receivers is gone. Your starting tight end is gone. Your starting tackles are gone. Both of your safeties are gone. Both of your best cornerbacks are gone. Defensive tackle gone. Linebacker gone.
Mm-hmm.
And defensive end gone. So you're going to sit here and tell me that with all that loss, and this is even a jab at Sarkisian, because to be honest, Texas was irrelevant until Steve Sarkisian got there. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that man props for building what he's built.
I will give only Sarkisian props. You know me, I have too much disdain for Texas to give him that.
Once again, like I said, and that's after what we've seen him do in the NFL level. That mid, you kind of worried like, okay, can he run a team? Kind of
Because it was
question
like
mark.
because it was
And
like
then
he was a great coordinator at Bama, went to the NFL.
was a mid coordinator in the NFL,
Hey,
and then came
just
back to the college level and is a great coach at the college level. So it is what it is.
I wonder why
So
Josh McDaniels doesn't do that because he can't coach in the NFL. He might be coaching in college. Stop being a
I,
coordinator in the
I
NFL.
don't think Josh McDaniels can coach at all, but that's just me. But and I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do a better job because I don't have that experience.
I don't know,
And
man. You might be
I
able
feel like
to.
if given
I
the
feel like you.
opportunity,
I feel like if you get the right coordinator to pair with you, we can do some things.
I feel like if
Hey,
given the coaching opportunity, I think I do pretty well. But that's not the point. But if I had to redo this top 10, it'd be Ohio State, Notre Dame,
what?
Georgia, Texas. Actually, no, Texas, Georgia, Penn State, Clemson, and then the rest of it would be the same in my mind after that.
I am shocked that you put Notre Dame at 2.
You heard the
Boy,
you
boy,
heard the sign.
hey, I might go play a lottery ticket tomorrow. Hell just
You
froze
heard the
over.
sign. Like
If I had to do it, if I had to do it, if I'm being me,
I had to choke.
I'm
I had
putting
to choke say in order. I had to.
I'm putting Ohio State at 1. I'm gonna put Georgia at 2, Penn State at 3, Notre Dame 4, Texas 5, Clemson 6. I'm gonna put Bama at 7, Oregon at 8, LSU at 9. And I honestly wouldn't even have Miami top 10. I'd have somebody else.
Well, I mean, who would you replace with Miami at top 10?
I would, let me pull it up real quick because it's right here. I would replace Miami with, you know what? Crazy as it's kept, South Carolina.
No, I think South Carolina is where it needs to be right now.
I
I
think
would
you
say
put
if
the,
it, I would say if
I think you
I would
put
say if
them 10.
anybody had probably a better argument, I would say Tennessee has a better argument
At
for the number 10
18,
spot preseason wise.
I'd go
Just
to
because
if I'm going that deep, I'm going to SMU just based off
I
of
mean,
last
yeah,
year.
I mean,
If
yeah,
I'm going that
if you're
deep,
basing it just off last year, SMU has an argument, and I'm not saying South Carolina doesn't have an argument because they do. And to
that's
be
why I say
honest,
that.
I'd probably even just shift Arizona. I'd probably just swap them in Arizona State
I would.
based off how
I'm
Arizona State performed in the playoffs last year.
I'm putting South Carolina because even though I hate South Carolina, even though I hate them, I can't deny the boys balled out last season,
They did, and
especially in the clutch.
they deserved to be there last year anyway.
Right. So that's why I say I would give them that 10th spot over Miami because Miami, I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually believe Carson Beck hurts Miami.
At this
I
juncture,
want
I agree.
I 100% believe Carson Beck is going to hurt Miami way more than he helps Miami. And that's why I'm dropping Miami out. Everybody's bought in on the Carson Beck train and like, oh, he puts Miami as a top 10 team. I don't think that's the case. I think Carson Beck makes Miami makes them like 13 to 15. But I think he hurts them. I think they got to do if Miami had got Gio Lopez like we did, then Miami's top 10.
I can't. So the reason why, like, I agree with you that I feel like Carson Beck hurts Miami if we're basing it off last year's performance because he played much worse than the year before than his season prior. By comparison, now to his defense, he also had a worse set of receivers compared to the season before. But overall, you could definitely tell there were moments where he just was very uncomfortable throughout the season. And I'm gonna say I don't think Carson Beck hurts them enough to put them 13 out of 15 at this current moment. I can definitely see your argument for sure on it. I think that what's keeping Miami at top 10 is the offense that's set up there. Because the defense is still relatively solid out there. And the offense they have is still also relatively young. They still have most of the roster that they had last season still down there. So I think
But that's my
I
thing. I
agree
don't think.
because once again I agree that Carson hurts them, but I don't think it hurts them quite enough to drop them below Illinois.
So let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this. Do you think Cam Ward last year, do you think Carson Beck has a better season this year than Cam Ward did last year in Miami?
No, no,
That's why I'm dropping him.
no.
Because to me, Cam Ward had them as a top 10 as a 10.
Now, no argument there. I'm gonna say this though. I'll also say Cam Ward was definitely built different. Because have you seen some of his Tennessee practice clips?
Oh, Titans clips? Oh, I see one dime he threw. I saw one dime that man threw, and like I was like, oof, hey, that's a you
There
put that
was
on the
one
money.
he threw. There was one he threw back across the field against his body.
Oh, he broke the cardinal sin and it worked.
Not only did he catch this man 45 yards downfield in stride, he also threw him open.
Hey, I will say this about him. He will. I thought Cam Ward was a top 5 pick. I didn't think he was number 1 overall, but I definitely thought he was top 5. But I hope he proves to me why he was number 1. I don't wish him any ill will in any way or capacity.
Right.
I just didn't think he was top.
He even had on, even in one of his interviews, he just flat out said, like, we're mid right now. Like they asked him like how he feels about the team and where they're at. He's like, we are definitely mid right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like we're not playing to the level that we're expecting ourselves to play at. We're not executing like we should. Now it's early in practice, we're gonna get that tightened up over the next couple of weeks and in the preseason. But right now, like we're not there.
And I think the other reason why I believe that is because the way he ended Miami still left a slightly bad taste in my mouth.
I don't disagree because at the end of the day, bro, if you gonna suit up and play,
just play the whole game. Like your teammates lost a game because you only wanted to break a record, and then you sat out.
And even looking at it, it's like it's not like you were really in that much danger.
Right.
That old line was holding up like crazy. That old line was built different.
Right. But
so it's not like y'all were doing that much.
But other thing I do want to talk about with this,
Boise
and this
State
kind of pissed me off, bro. Have you seen the teams in the ACC that got votes? So these are the other teams in the ACC that even got votes to be considered for top 25. Louisville, Georgia Tech, Syracuse, Duke, and Florida State.
They did that off name alone. Florida State got votes off.
I'm saying, bro. I looked at that. I said, wait. Florida State? You mean the same Florida State that finished 1-11 last year? Like 3-11, something like that?
And yeah.
I was like, that Florida State got votes to be put in the top 25?
Sure enough. And I also look at and then the teams that didn't get votes. Out of the teams that didn't get votes, North Carolina State should have got one, at least one. Virginia Tech should have gotten some.
I'm sorry, if Duke got one, we should have got one. It could have been only one, but if Duke got one, we should get one. That's all I'm saying.
The Duke got 12. I feel like we should at least get 6.
I'm saying, bro.
Like, you got
Like,
6.
we should have got one. North Carolina State definitely should have got one. Virginia
Especially
Tech
based
should
off,
get one.
especially based off some of the teams that are on here. Because, like I said, Boise State shouldn't even be on here. Boise
It's 'cause
State shouldn't be on here because I know good. Because after Genty left, that's it. That's the offense is.
it's the residual. They expect somebody else to step up at Boise.
That no.
They do. I'm telling you
If
what
they
they.
prove,
I'm telling you what they're
no,
thinking.
oh no, I'm with you. I'm saying not to the answer. I'm saying not to the thought process. Because, like I said, now if they prove me wrong, great. Even Vandy got 3 votes.
Yeah.
And Buffalo.
No, I was about to say Buffalo's the one that's throwing me off. You mean to tell? Whoa. Hold up, coaches, come here. Y'all telling me Buffalo is better than UNC, NC State? And what are we doing? All right.
Dang.
Who on this voting committee? I gotta see this.
You got people on the board that didn't even vote for their own organizations.
I gotta see this, bro.
Like Dave Doran from North Carolina State ain't even vote for North Carolina State,
bro.
At least Pete Limbo voted for himself. That's the one vote they got for Buffalo.
Hey, he said we're gonna get a vote. Hey, shout out to Pete, bro. That man said my boy's gonna get a vote. I don't care who says it.
That man said I believe in this unit. Brent Pry didn't even vote for.
Wow.
Virginia Tech.
My old college coach on here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, Jamie Chadwell, Liberty.
Oh, he's at Liberty now?
Yeah, he left Coastal and went to Liberty.
I'm pretty sure Manny voted for himself with Duke.
Chadwell, who'd you vote for? That's what I want to know.
It don't matter now. We'll see what happens after week 3.
Hey, bro, look at the end of the list. They got the Texas San Antonio coach, Jeff Traylor, and the Texas El Paso coach. I didn't even know there was a Texas El Paso University.
Oh, yeah. That's
I know San Antonio.
It's UTEP.
Is it?
Yeah, that's UTEP. Yeah, University of Texas El Paso.
Bro, this might break. I was today years old. I always thought UTEP was like a small school in Utah. Not even gonna hold you. I always thought it was either like Utah or near like Arizona, somewhere like there, because of the colors.
Yeah, and then Texas San Antonio, UTSA.
Yeah, I know UTSA. I know them.
But yeah, Texas El Paso is UTEP.
Wow, I was today years old. And the bad part is, I know I could have looked that up at any time. I just never cared to.
You want to know how I know?
How?
College football. I was actually in that same division.
Oh, see, but that's the thing. I always know them as UTEP. Yeah, I never knew what the UTEP stood for.
And here's the thing. So the same way you're kind of finding out about it, I heard the announcers over there say, "I touchdown Texas El Paso." I'm like, that's what that means.
Bro, bro, like the shock you see on my face is genuine. Like this is genuine news to me today, bro. I did not know that's what UTEP stood for. All these, I am 31, y'all. I am 31, just now learning that UTEP is University of Texas El Paso. I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect nobody who went there. Bro, y'all are always known as UTEP. Like, that's all I've known you as.
I didn't care where you were. I just knew you were UTEP.
Right. I knew who you were. I knew that the school existed. I just didn't know what the abbreviation was for. Hey,
yeah, that's what it was. Because I heard him say it in game touchdown Texas El Paso. I'm like, huh?
He said who?
Not even who. I'm like, so that's what that means. So that's who they were. I never knew what that abbreviation. I never knew what the abbreviation was for.
You see what I'm saying? I didn't know that's the abbreviation. University of Texas El Paso. All right.
Hey,
That
learning
is
new stuff every day.
hey. That is my thing for today, bro. All right.